right. So once you're finished with that now, the next.
So you should have.
Huh?
I was just about to show it and say that you didn't want it pretty, so this is how I did it.
Oh, my bad. Okay. So now, once you're finished with your diagram, the next subtopic, right, is gonna be worded problems with linear equations. Worded problems with linear equations. That's our next topic. So if I told you that, hey, I have a situation and there's something that I don't know, you can tell me the answer by writing an equation, hence the term worded problems. So if I say, well, I bought 10 cars and 1 car is missing, and I tell you some other things as well, you can work out by giving those cars variable names and solve for the unknown. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's going to be our next topic. So let me... So is everyone finished with the diagram?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me close it up. Technology is amazing. Okay. So we're finished with linear inequations. Now we're going to take some notes. Note taking. So
do we have to?
No, just 2 lines. We're just going to quickly review what happens when you have a negative sign. Right, this for me? What happens when you have a negative sign? Anyone remembers?
So is that like a topic under worded problem with linear equation?
No, we're just reviewing linear equation before we move on, because I want to make sure you understand some quick little tricks or tips, right? Now, does anyone remember what happens when you have a negative sign in an operating linear equations? What happens to the operator? All right, let's see. That's why I want to go over it. So let's go over it. Look at this for me. Do you see now? Let me show it on my screen. A moment. Okay. Now, the diagram tells you that you had a value that x is greater than or equal to 3. Hence, the solution is that. Everyone see that part?
Yes, sir.
But
x is less than -3/1.
Right. So let's explain why now. Because previously we had, so look up for me. Look up right here. We had negative x is less than or equal to -3. Right? So we had a value that was not x. Right? X and negative x are 2 separate values. So in order to get it to be x, we have to change that negative sign and change something along with it. Now, what happens? Let's go back to the topic. What happens when we have a negative sign and we're multiplying or dividing? Not only does the sign of x change, but the operator changes as well. Look for me. Do you see a negative? Do you see a less than or equal to sign right here? Does everyone see that?
Where, sir?
The last line. Negative x is less than or equal to -3.
Yes, yes.
Because we want to get it to be x, right? Not only does x change from a negative, the sign change from a less than to a greater than. So that's the rule. Whenever you are multiplying or dividing and x is a negative value, the sign has to change as well. Write that for me.
Okay. Sir, what it is? Is it on the
It's right here. So look at the green for me. So it says, when you multiply throughout by a -1, you have to reverse the inequality sign. When you multiply throughout by a -1 or divide, you have to reverse the inequality sign. And that is the final topic under that. Then we're going to worded problems.
divide -1.
Yeah? We reverse the inequality sign. All right, let me give you one example real quick. -2x is equal, -2x is less than 4. Write that out for me. -2x is less than 4. What would the answer for x be? Let me write it down. Let me write it down right here. So let's write one example and you're going to tell me what it is. Yeah? -2x is less than 4. Let me scroll down. Look for me. Right. Tell me what the answer will be now. Negative 2x is less.
X is greater than negative 2.
X is greater than negative.
Perfect. So
is that correct?
That's correct, because the sign of x is now positive and the operator has changed. So that's correct. As long, so let's put a note beside it. As long as the sign of x is positive and the operator has now been reversed, the condition is satisfied. I have an error right here. Is positive. Right, there we go. My English is not good, only my math. And the operator, it has now been reversed. The condition is satisfied. Right? Everyone got that? Let's put it right there. There we go. Right. Okay. All right. So now we are going to know worded problems in linear equations. That's our next topic. All right. So let's close this up.
We have to have a new topic.
It's not. No. That's why I said new. New subtopic, because it's the same principle that we're using. We're just gonna say, well, what if the new PS5 came out and we want to find the price of it? The price that we don't know is gonna be called X, and your goal is to basically solve it for me. So that's why we say.
Yeah, but we already know the price of it is $499.99.
All right.
US.
Let's see if that's true. So let's go through numbers. Oh, my bad. Right, there we go. So write this for me. In this type of problem, we form an equation with the unknown. Right? This is made from English statements given.
Wait, so I'm not finished.
All right.
Only in this type of problem we have to form
in this type of problem, we have to form a linear equation with one unknown from simple English statements. I want to buy the PS5. The PS4 was this value. How would the PS5 value differ? That's an unknown. We're going to use an equation to find that. Okay. All right. So we're going to use an example. So what if Sony came out and told us that to find out the value of PS5 from the PS4 price, you simply have to double it and subtract 13 and you'll get 17. So based on that, what is the price of the PS5? So it's
$100.
So let's work it out. Sorry. Is everyone there? Everyone finished the statement? In this type of problem, we have to form a linear equation with one unknown from English statements. Okay?
Which I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm at bracket, i.e. a simple.
No, we should not write the last sentence, right?
Yeah, we should not write the last sentence. It's out of our... It's basically repeating itself, because it's basically telling you that you're going to solve it, which obviously we are going to do if you want to find the unknown.
Okay, sir.
All right. Now, write this for me. We are trying to find the price of the PS6. So that one hasn't come out yet. So you definitely don't know that. You don't know that price. So let's say PS5 now tell us that. Think of a number. Double
Can
it.
we write that question?
Yeah. So you say, think of a number, double it, subtract 13, and the answer will be 17. What was the number? What was
15.
15.
Are you guys some geniuses and you're not telling me? Come on. Wait, let's see if you're correct.
Repeat, sir.
Are you guys some geniuses and you're not telling me?
I get negative 15.
I learned it, just a little bit of it. Where did it change that? Where did the problems?
All right.
Just a little teeny bit of it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do then...
Just listen to what I said.
Right. So we're going to go through the steps because I know that it's not everyone that's getting the concept so easily. So we're going to do... Write this for me. So I'm going to go through the steps. The first thing that we're going to say is let the unknown number be called n. So we don't have to just use x. Sometimes the unknown can be called any other letter. In this case, we're just going to say n.
The alphabet.
Right. It can be any other letter in the alphabet. So that's the first step. Let the unknown number be called n. Okay? Right.
Yes.
Now, when you say double it, what does that mean? So if you say you have a number and you double it,
Times it by 2.
okay?
You add it itself.
Right. So if you're adding it, yeah,
Itself or times it by 2.
correct.
Add itself by itself or
Right.
times it by 2.
Okay. So there we go. So let me put an X. There we go. That's a terrible looking X, but you get the point. All right.
That is big.
All right. So there we go. So now we have X multiplied by 2. We already finished one condition. The other one now is saying that we need to subtract 13. So let's put that in bracket. The X multiplied by 2. Right? We need to now subtract 13 from that. So minus, right? Because subtract means to minus 13. Everybody there?
10 times 2.
No, it says, so after it tells you the two conditions, it says you then get 17. What would 17 be? The answer, correct?
So yes.
So what would you do? You put an equal sign and say the answer is 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Now, we went through similar simple equations like this where we have one unknown and we just need to work it out. So we're gonna say n times 2 is the same thing as
2n.
right, 2n. Right, so we're one step ahead. Now let's figure out what to do with that minus 13. It's very pesky. Let's figure out.
Add 13.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna say now
13 plus 13.
13 plus 13 is equal to 17.
The answer is 15.
17 plus 13. All right, let's go to the next step. All right, then we're
N
gonna
is 15.
right. So let's do that.
N equals 15.
So now we're gonna say 2n
times 15.
is equal to 30. Right?
Divide by 2.
And then we're gonna say n divided by 2n divided by 2. My bad, hold on. 2n divided by 2 is equal to 30 divided by 2. My bad, hold on. There we go. Nope.
N would be 15.
Right.
Yes, just go down, please.
Oh, my bad, my bad. There we go. And then n would equal 15. And there we go. We found out the price of the new PS6. It's $15. Woo! Good job, guys. That's good. So that,
That's a PS13.
so that was the first worded problem that we've completed together. So let's put a tick beside it. To do, and we completed it. There we go. Nice. Good job, guys. Let's do one more question. This one's gonna be a little bit harder. Now we need to find out a harder value. We're gonna say you need to find out a shape. We don't know how a shape will look, but let's say you were given us a shape like a rectangle, and it told you to tell me what the length of the missing side was. So this time you can't just repeat it and tell me quickly. Let's look at a shape. Let's go scroll down. All right, let's go back up. All right. Scroll down. Okay, look at this one here. So we're gonna go on a rectangle now. All right, there we go. All right, there you go. Can you guys see the shape?
Yes.
All right. So you're given now two sides of a rectangle. Two sides are missing, so we call them unknowns. And based on a rectangle construction rule that says you have two sides being the same and other two sides being the same as well, right? So you would say you have parallel sides. Okay, so in this case, which two sides that we're given are the same length?
X and 7 and 7.
Right, good. So we just found out that there's a rule to figuring it out. So let's say now, nobody knows this answer, and I'm betting it. So I can feel confident that I can go through the steps and you'll not like interrupt me and say, "Sir, I know it already." Let's go through the steps together. Okay? So you're gonna write this on me. The distance, the total distance distance of a rectangle is called the, right, put this in bold, perimeter. Nobody knew that, right?
So we knew that.
I knew that.
Wow, these kids are geniuses. Okay.
Well,
All right.
A perimeter is so easy.
All right, let's go now.
easy, lemony squeezy.
The sides of a rectangle are x centimeters, right? X centimeters and 7 centimeters. And based on these, we need to figure out the exact length of x, right? So the question gave you the perimeter. The perimeter is 40 centimeter. And our goal is to use that 40 centimeter and the 7 centimeters to figure out x. Everybody there?
So I think I know how to do it.
All right. I always have to hear feedback. So let me know. Tell me how you would do this.
I think you put 2x plus 7 times 2 or 14 equal 40.
Wait. Hold on. Let me learn with you. Okay. Let me learn. So you say put the 2x, right? There we go. And what else did you say?
Plus 14.
Plus why? So tell me now. Why did you put the 14? Let me learn.
Because there are two sides that the 7 cm, and then 2 times 7 is 14.
Right. Okay. I'm learning. Okay. All right. Next step.
So I thought you already knew this. You're not learning.
I don't know. Maybe let's see. So what else should I do? So after we put the two sides of x and the 2 on the 7, what else is on the question?
Equal 40.
Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. So now we found the unknown, which is 2x, right? Good. Okay. Good. So you said we should work out the 2 times 7, which is 14. So we're going to say 2x plus 14 is equal to 40. All right. Someone work out this with me. Come on. What's the next step now?
You take away 14 from 40, which equals 26.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
13.
40.
X is 13.
Right. Let's see. So now the next step is to say 40 minus 14 is 2x is equal to 40 minus 14, guys.
It is 26.
26. Okay. And then now
I know the answer.
x. So tell me the answer. X is now gonna be equal to
13.
26 divided by 2, which is 13. Okay. Thank you, guys. This was a. So you guys are getting the questions good. All right.
So we're very smart.
I can tell you guys are so smart. So what I'm thinking then, I can just move forward and give you a really hard question. So let's go. I'm just joking.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say you were going to give us homework.
No.
Don't put that in his head, Isabel.
No.
Don't say anything until.
All right. So here we go. So we're gonna start this question together. It won't be homework. It'll just be continuing the task. Let's call it that. So let's write this homework together.
So do we join back?
Yeah, you just said homework.
All right. So here's on how. Okay. Oh my bad. The class is so nice. Forgot. You're supposed to finish at 11 though. 764-425-1391. Class. This is my favorite class, man. All right. 110876. Okay. Okay. Admit all. All right, welcome back. Can someone message in the math group that I should join back? Because we have 5 more minutes. The timer, I guess, glitched out and gave us a little shorter time. But let's continue. Okay, so what we're gonna do 80% of the question. And your task is just to finish up this question as well as yesterday's question. And that'll be it. So it's not homework, it's just continuing what we're doing. Okay? All right. So let me make my alternate persona the host. There we go. Let me give permission to screen share. All right, and then let me share my screen again quickly. There we go. Start. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go back to the dreaded work. Almost finished. All right. No. Ooh, that looked like a laptop. I didn't even realize.
You said before it was homework.
Yeah, it's not homework. So this is not gonna be homework. It's gonna be just tell me what the answer is based on all that we've been doing. So here's a housewife. She's been cleaning the house, tired, and she has a problem. So we're gonna say now the housewife is out shopping, and she wants to buy a total of 8 fruits for her sons at home, Rahul, George, and everybody here. So she says that she's gonna spend. she's gonna spend now $4.75 on oranges and apples, right? $4.75. That's money, not cars, money. Then no, she knows that an orange costs 50 cents and an apple costs 75 cents. So what she needs to do now is to calculate the number of fruits that she's bought. Okay? So the first that we don't know is the apples and the oranges. So we're gonna say let the number of oranges be X. Everybody got that? Write that for me. We're gonna say let the number of oranges bought. Huh? Okay. Remember, you're gonna have this in your notebook after class. You're gonna go on it. We only have 30 seconds left. I'm gonna explain the question. You're gonna say, let the number of oranges bought, because she did buy oranges, be X. Okay? Then you're gonna say, based on the question where she bought 8 fruits and there's a value of X, to find how much apples is left, what would you need to do? If you have a total amount of fruits and you know that oranges is gonna be X, can't we find apples from this equation?
Yes.
So what would the equation be? The total fruits minus the orange. Right?
Something there.
Minus X.
You have to calculate how many oranges did how many fruits did she say she wants to buy?
She's buying 8 fruits. Okay? 8.
So then now you're gonna have to calculate how much fruits can be bought out of the $4.75.
Right. So let's go through the steps. So let me just.
Then you add the 50 cents and the 75 cents. Then you divide it by the $4.75, and then now you get how much you need, and then you divide the total by 8.
George, I'm gonna be honest. I think half of the class wasn't understanding. But does everyone understand what you were saying?
Yes,
All right.
He was going way too fast.
All right. Let me just go through steps quickly. All right. So listen, everyone. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna analyze the question with me. Write this for me. You're gonna tell me the number of oranges that were bought. So based on the question on page 268, you're gonna answer these questions for me. Tell me how many oranges are bought in a variable. You're gonna call it any variable. Then
you showed up, and the only thing I can see is just a housewife.
yeah. All right, let me go back on the question. There you go. Can you see the question? All right, so now you're gonna tell me, based on this question, you're gonna tell me the unknown orange in the form of a variable. Call it anything you want, right? Then you're gonna say, based on that variable, to find the other unknown, it would be in the form of an equation. You're gonna tell me what that equation could have been. So you're gonna be the total amount of apples which was given, and the oranges which you name. That will give you the amount of apples left. So you're gonna form an equation from that. Then you're gonna tell me now.
Wait, sir. What are we supposed to do?
I don't understand too, sir.
All right, I'll post it in the math group, but class is over. So I'll post the questions in the math group with the question, and you're just gonna answer each for me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for a good class. Enjoy the rest of your day. I don't want to take up much of your break, so get to eating food. I'll see you guys.
I thought you said you're not gonna give us any homework.
Yeah, so it's not homework. It's just gonna be 3 worded things you're gonna tell me. So based on the question, what do you understand of it? Simple as
So
that.
3 questions for work that we're doing at home, and it's not homework.
So I guess you could call it, I don't know, but it's not homework. It's not homework. But I'll try my best to just give you 3 small questions and answer them in worded form. Okay? All right. Enjoy your break, guys.
So I was gonna ask the people who are reading if they could stay back, but then some of them already left.
Yeah, because it's your break, and I want you guys to enjoy your break. So not to worry. I'm gonna post the video that was recorded. It's gonna be in the math group and everything, so you'll have that at your disposal. Go eat some food, guys. You'll see the video in like a few moments.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, sir.
I
Bye.
will not do homework.
Trust me, you'll soon start to like homework. Not to worry.